No introduction here. Let's just dive right on in. Let's begin. Nothing to say here. So we're just diving right on in. Whenever I play this game, it cannot be off stream. That's all I'm going to say. Because that'll be valuable content missed. So let's just dive right on in. At least this day. I'll be taking that. Thank you much. And starting with 2 gems on a daily basis. Awesome sauce. It's nice starting the day with 2 gems and 8 coins right off the rip. So it is now day 70, and I believe it is January 19th. Yes, welcome in, Owen. I think it's safe to say I'm obsessed or locked in at this point, because I discovered a lot on day 69 alone, but I plan to see my grandma in about 1.5 to 2 hours, the time of me talking, so... I wonder if there's a way to actually save and quit and pause midday. Worst comes to worst, I'm going to have to try that. I've never done that because I usually like to end between days, but you live and you learn. So something about a time lock safe in the shelter, but I'm not going to set foot into the shelter until I figure out exactly what day. And to test what day it is to unlock the time lock safe properly, I'm going to place an order in the library whenever I'm able to. I don't need the basement key anymore, because I think I discovered all the secrets of the basement that I can go. So maybe I'll likely hold off on the code check for now, at least. For now, let's just see what other things I have yet to uncover or discover. Because I know my primary objective is trying to solve some kind of secret in the tomb, but I'll have to discover that as time goes on. But for now, I have other notes as well. Three gems? Hell yeah to the 3 gems. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And I'll also hold off on discovering the mystery of the artwork as well, because I know that itself is its own puzzle. The package has been delivered. Let's see what our package is. Okay, so on my notes it's January 19, 1994. Packaging slip, the same company. 445, date packed 12-45. Huh? 12-40. December, there's not a 45th day in December. 604-115. Shipped 1240. There's no 45th day in December. That's a lie. Alright, well, let's get our stuff. Thank you, mailing room. Gimme, 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 gimme. I already solved that mystery, thankfully. And also lab technician. Give me that. Now if there's a freezer off the rip, that'd be really cool. That's a lot of gems and coins to freeze. Oh. 2 more keys. I'll take those. I'll take whatever I can get. Gimme, gimme. No, that's going to circle back. That's a dead end. Gonna go this way. Anything in here I can get? Nope. No, that's just a brochure or info. I know part of my note says laboratory and boiler room together, and there's a puzzle in the boiler. Another is find a shovel and a treasure map. Draft water rooms and boiler room. A special key to access foundation basement door. I already found that. Which just leads to even more secret. East end of antechamber unlocked. Well, I got those notes as well. Draftable door and magnifying glass. That's also on my to-do list. Coat check basement key. Already did that, but I don't need the basement key anymore because I think I discovered all the secrets of the basement and took screenshots of it. So, yep, my notes are way shorter. So what do we want to do here? Guest bedroom, gymnasium. I guess gymnasium since it'll circle. I'm not going to step inside though. Okay. Oh, quarry yard. Let's do that. Looks like I didn't have to utilize the benefits of the drawing room because I like all my floor plans. Thank you. I'm gonna have to go. Actually, no. Let's avoid that for now, and go this way. Now, where was it I can find a shovel again? I know there's always a green room where I can find a shovel, but ooh, treasure chest, open. Gimme, gimme, gimme. A net profit of 2 keys. Thank you, game. Let's go this way. Another den, and a bedroom, and a closet with 2 more items. I guess let's do closet. Let's get, what are our 2 items? And a regular ass key card. Nice. Actually, now let's see what we can draft from the gymnasium. Sheltered! I forgot about that. Why do I always keep forgetting about sheltered? That's one of my 3 effects used. I thought it was going to take 2 steps for me, but it didn't. Interesting. I'm always forgetting that. Chapel. That also counts as one of the effects. 2 bedrooms, useless for now. Foyer. Hallway doors are always open. Yes, give me that. I wonder if the statues of these people mean anything. 2 of them were definitely in the entrance hall. Inventory of all items in the house. New estate inventory. Nope, got everything. Nice. Since we have a key, no, go back. Since we have a key card, let's turn that ish on. And always set the offline mode to open. And I guess I can draft a darkroom, chapel, or archives. And I'll decide which one that will not protect me from the shelter as time goes on. Dang it. So let's go back 4 steps to the gymnasium and see what we can get out of that. Food for sale. Interesting. That's just gonna circle back, so probably. Well, actually, let's see what wonders await us in the wondrous observatory. So we have 44 steps, 6 keys, 3 gems, and 8 coins. Let's see what we can get out of this. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Everything is 50% off today. Awesome. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Interesting what space and astronomy has to offer. With this, I could hopefully find a safe deposit box key. But I get 40 coins in returns. Did I only draft this twice? Because it's very rare. And I can see the date. It's Friday the 15th? Is that what day it is? Is that the day? Friday the 15th? I'm gonna note that. 1/15/94, right? Because I'm pretty sure this game started in 93 based on the info from the library and the prologue, right? Safety deposit boxes all around. Now I need a safety deposit box key. Good thing I got all those gems at the start, holy. Wait. Let's see if we can... Hold on. Nope, got everything. Let's place a special order at the commissary if we haven't already. Staff services, special order. Yeah, we can place an order. Maybe running shoes. Let's do that. Okay. Nice. Open this up. Locker room, sauna, and pump room to the drafting pool. Dang it. Well... Gosh. Oh well, let's see what the study room has to offer. 44 letters in the message. Yeah, I found that out. What else can we interact with? Give me that. Wait, now that I know the current day, why don't we go back to the time lock safe in the shelter and just wait it out? Oh, this is big brain time. But wait, just in case, is there anything here I could have missed? There's a safe, but no. Craft, raft, draft, raft, smile, bile, coat. So it's the same word, but one letter less of it. Face, beard. Always the same word, but one letter less of it. Huh. Cart and car, pine and bath and bat. 10 and tent. I'll make a mental note for now that there's also a safe in this room as well, in the study room. There's a safe in the study room. Wait, what time is it in the game? So let's set that to 12 p.m. Right? At least 1 hour in the future, so 12 p.m. Once unlocked, it'll remain open for 4 hours. So, 12 p.m. Thanks to the vault for telling us the day, I guess. Yeah. I guess now we wait. Now we play the waiting game. I guess whenever I draft a shop of any kind, it always costs a gem. And we've got plenty of time until 12 p.m. Like literally an hour and a half of in-game time, so might as well check. Commissary cost a gem, kitchen cost a gem, locksmith a gem, showroom 2 gems, laundry room a gem, and bookshop a gem. So I'm guessing these other 2 shops I've yet to unlock all cost gems to draft. Interesting. Gem, gem, 3 gems, 2 gems, gem. Oh. It's a tomorrow room. What other types of tomorrow rooms are there? Drafting studio. 1 time. Rare. So I unlocked all the rooms except room 8 and 19. And of course room 46 for obvious reasons. Is there anything in the grounds or outside I can probably glance at or check around while we wait for 12 p.m. to strike? Man, I guess I was a few days off on my notes because I noted the date as January 19th of 94, but I think the vault shows the correct date, which it's January 15th of 94. No, I'm going to assume that that's still... Actually, no, while we're waiting, let's double check. Doesn't hurt to check. We got plenty of time. It's not like I can go anywhere inside the house anyway. I need something to light these torches, though, so I can see. Even though I can kind of see clearly now. Or is there some kind of thing like Minecraft where you can blow up boxes with TNT? I wonder. So I lit up those two via permanent rooms. I think I lit the bottom left torch by Apple Orchard, which is permanent. And the second one I think was in Gemstone Cavern, which is that bottom right. So I'm going to assume those other two torches to light up are probably either outside, like in one of these outer rooms. Probably in one of these outer rooms or one of the... Either an outer room or a permanent addition. Found floor plans? That's a new one. Found floor plans. That's a new tab. Mechanarium. Has one door for each room in your house. An iron vaulted mechanical chamber affixed with modularized panels that could reveal up to 8 different doors depending on the parameters at the time of creation. Already unusual. Okay. It's 11 o'clock in the game, so we got another hour to spare. So let's explore the outside around the apple orchard, see what we can uncover, if anything. My inner detective is telling me that there's a puzzle I need to solve somewhere in order to get this open, because my spidey senses detect that there's something in here. I wonder if these gates can ever open. I'm curious about that. With some kind of special key or something? Because I know this door was heavily secured for a while until I solved one of the puzzles to unlock this door, because that was a secure door. Now it's a permanent addition, which is Gemstone Cavern. Also, in real life, what's stopping me from just climbing over this fence? Like, I can easily climb over that depending on how tall I am. Oh, that's bottom right. I thought that was bottom left, but no. Let's go back to the shelter. I also know there's also a safe in the Baudur. Now I know there's a safe in the Baudur, study room, and shelter. So let's go back to the shelter. If we could... Nope, I have to get around. Get around this way. Mm-hmm. No, no, really? Interesting. One day, I'll be able to get the vault and a safe deposit box key so I can unlock some more lore. You know, in the 20 minutes of in-game time left before the time lock safe supposedly unlocks, I'm going to take a quick BRB. Use the bathroom real quick. Ah, well, looks like my quick bathroom break, which took about 2 minutes, took about 13 minutes of in-game time. Wow, interesting. All right, let's go. It's open! It is January 15th in the game. What's this? Letter number 7? Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I'm aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I don't apologize for my actions, though I'm now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that two of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you aren't a villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Yours truly, Courtney. Cool. Wait, why do I have a little thing right here? 7th letter? Didn't the Great Alzara in Rumpus Room say something about finding 7 letters, in which there are 8 red envelopes? They're probably in more of those safes, like that I found in the study room and the boudoir. But where? Now that's a quest in and of itself. Okay, I'm just going to make a note of this really quick. Unlock safes in study room and boudoir, which probably contain those red envelopes. And the Great Alzara said that there's 8 of these, in which I could only find 7. Or is there 8 total? I don't know. But, with all that said and done, glad I figured out the day and time to unlock the time lock safe, and with that, I am going to call it a day. Huge shout outs to the Vault for telling me the day and time, because I've been trying to figure that out for a while. I guess I was a few days off based on my notes from the library. So, I've made a cozy cottage with total room 17, rank reached 5, 55 steps taken, and items found 2. Tomorrow starts a new adventure, indeed. Every day at 8 o'clock a.m. from the looks of things. Who are these guys again? I feel like I should take note of them. There's that red envelope, so that's probably some kind of quest. I wonder if I can make a shrine off the rip. Let's see if I can make a shrine off the rip to offer some coins for a blessing. Tomb. There's a big secret in the tomb. But 2 special items in the tool shed. I'm guessing the secret to the tomb is not within the tomb itself, and somewhere in the house that I have to find the answer to. Probably not within the tomb, so. And I don't like the schoolhouse, because unless told otherwise, I don't think the classrooms are all that useful, so tool shed it is. Let's get our 2 special items. We got a shovel. Perfect. And a sledgehammer. Nice. It's a tiny ass tool shed. Could really use a blessing from the shrine, but I guess it's not at that ideal. The library. Magnifying glass. What is this? A notice? Oh, it's just a standard request form. History of Orunda, the fixed. How about History of Orunda? And I placed the order on the 16th, which is confirmed by the vault. Less common floor plans while drafting in the library. So let's see what we can get. Drafting studio. It's been a minute since I've seen gems. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your states. I don't think I've been in this room in a hot minute. Oh, dogs. Oh. Say hi to the dogs, audience. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes don't reset. Potential new floor plans. Casino, games of chance. Solarium. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Drafting from within the room? Or drafting while it's in our drafting pool in general? I don't know. The kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. I'm going to go with the solarium. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms. A quaint. You have successfully added solarium to permanently to your draft pool. Awesome. Nice, 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 nice. The Great Hall. Prismatic rooms. I guess I can only use this like once a day. Okay. Studio editions? That's a new one. What is that? Oh, that's where the classroom was. Studio editions. From the drafting studio? Or from the schoolhouse? Solarium. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass panes. The solarium is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. Cost a gem, green room den edition, drafted at 0. But wait, it said drafting cost 1 gem, so I didn't have to pay 1 gem, just add it to my drafting pool? No, it just cost the gem to draft, not to add to my drafting pool, which is good to know, I guess. A den within a den. Sure, why not? I'm fine with losing 2 coins here. What? I never noticed those Roman numerals before. Wait, hold up. Is that so that's 1 5 what 2 3 4 hold up. These look similar to they look kind of similar to what I saw in the tomb last stream. Could that be the secret of the tomb? What? Hold on. I'm gonna note this down in Excel. Chapel Angels, I guess? That looks like a... That one looks like a gardener. That one looks like a chef. The third one looks like a maid. What's this guy's deal? No, the third one's holding a rake, so that's a gardener. I think that's a no, that's a wait, no, the first one was a gardener. Maybe take note of what they're holding. So that looks like a hoe. No, not the people, the gardening tool. They're holding a hoe. That one's holding a hammer, I think. That one's holding a rake. That fourth one looks like a little dusting broom. So I'm gonna put dusting broom. Where's the fifth one? That's an actual broom, so just broom. Is there VI? The sixth? What is he holding there? What is that? What? Is that a little spoon? I'm just gonna put little spoon. Is there VII? There's VII. The King's Scepter. I'm gonna say King's Scepter. I've never noticed this before. Is there 7 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one behind that, but I don't know what that is. Maybe some kind of passageway unlocks it. Could this have something to do with the puzzle of the tomb? Perhaps? I'll try that next time. Next time I draft a tomb. Now we need our keys. Gimme, gimme. I guess I can only use the drafting studio once a day. November 7th was day 1, and what day are we on? 71. $20. Huh. Okay. No shelter, so I will lose steps if I draft a gym. Well, let's see what wonders await us in the observatory. Alright, so I've got 49 steps, 3 keys, 2 gems, and 16 coins. Let's see what we can get out of this. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Clavis the key, gain 1 key. Apples are extra delicious today. 5 gems? Hell yeah. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. So let's, since we're not that far from the entrance hall, let's open up those treasure chests. Bam! Bam! Woo! Lockpick kit. I'll take that. I'll take those. Thank you. A freezer off rip would have been nice. Would have been a great investment for tomorrow. Why not? How many times I draft this? 5 times. Shovel. Yay! Give me that. Oh, the rotunda is hella useful, especially off the rip. Go this way. Lose half my steps? No, thanks. Don't have a shelter to protect me from that. Ooh, green rooms don't cost coins to draft. Thank you, Terrace. I think I'm going to take that. The cloister. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Can I get up there? I have legs. Why can't I just climb over? That's so stupid. See if we can get something here that links back to the den. Archives. No. Redraw. Ooh. Security. That'll work. Nope, got everything. I'll readjust this once we get back to the, once we draft a utility room. Actually, could I draft a utility room on the far end over here? Nope. Let's play the parlor game. Okay. Any items in here? No, it's just part of the lamp. Okay, let's see what the boxes of gaslighting have to say. Blue one says there's only one true statement. White one says the gems are in a box with a false statement. And black says there are 2 true statements. There are 2 true statements, and there's only one with a false statement. So the black one? Damn it. This will be useful. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't like the passageway though. Pantry. Give me that. Give me that. Straight or left? Or dead end? Coupon book. Nope, still got everything. Nice, 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 nice. I know there's safes in the study room and boudoir. I need boudoir and magnifying glass. Hidden documents, laboratory and boiler. Nope, dead end room. Can't do that. No shelter. Nice. Is there always a metal detector or a shovel in here, in the quarry yard? I think so, but it's always nice. Keys. Nice. Alicia's keys. Damn it. Ten steps. Not terrible. Thank you. Oh, nice. Return on investment. Nice. Have to. Gosh, freaking dang it. Can't go that way. Need that? Yes! What did my notes about the antechamber say? Let's take a look. That north one is probably where the 46th room is, because I can't enter it from there unless I go from outside. North lever. Oh. Have to. no... Let's go closet since we need the items. Thank you. One, two, three. Oh, back at the gymnasium? That a treasure map? And a shovel? Yo, we're going back there. Back to the gymnasium we go. Right, right. Courtyard and gym. Yeah. Lots of 2 steps. Running shoes. Perfect. Why didn't I find that last time? The entrance hall. 1, very right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. X marks the spot. 1, 2. Where's the treasure? Unless it has to be in an outside room. Wait, what? Something just popped up here. Yay! How do I dig? It's not letting me dig. Oh! One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. It contains 25 coins and 3 gems. Wow. That's amazing. Freezer. Aquarium. That door's finally opened up. Freezer. Coat check. Dark room. That's a dead giveaway with the item. Broken lever. Oh. Coin. Something else? Coin! And I'm going to choose the bedroom. The key to the bedroom. Just bedroom? No, to the cabinet. No sleeping mask. For each bedroom in my house. With that is one. For each bedroom in my house, so that's 1 aquarium, 2, 3. That's 3 keys. Let's go archived. Regular ass bedroom. Not dang it. Dang it. No freezer. God dang it. Garden Manor. 4 green rooms. Aquarium is 1. Courtyard is 2. Cloisters 3. Terrace is 4. Nice. If there's time, let's see what adventures day 72 holds. I took note of the chapel's angels, which might have something to do with the puzzle of the tomb. So if it allows me to draft a tomb, I'm gonna try that. Or maybe I'll try drafting an outer room in which I haven't, to maybe try and get those 3rd and 4th torches on the grounds. That freezer would have been really nice though, because I ended the day with 57 coins and like 3 or 5 gems or something like that. Oh, let me get to my notes. Day 72, and it's the 17th of January. Is there something over here? Or is that just nothing? It's probably just nothing. Alright, so let's see what we can draft over here. Shrine. No tomb, but shrine. Blessing of the chef. Reach type of that you do. Cool. Not the best thing in the world, but it's something. Spread like office. There's that one envelope. I guess that's always just going to be a thing. That's probably in all the safes. And I know 2 of the safes are the study room and the boater. Could there have been a turny thing for the fire and the grounds and the shrine? I don't know. But I'm not going to check now. Give me 2 keys. Open this treasure chest. What did I get out of that? Ooh. Ivory dice. And some money. Money, honey. Boxes of gaslighting. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. So they're in a box with a false statement. Why says, statement on blue box is as true as this statement. Black says the gems are... Black says the gems are not in a box with a true statement. White one then? Yay! Gimme, gimme, gimme. Treasure chest. Gimme. Not bad. Anything in here? Nope. Let's solve. Eighteen, 18, it's 18 divided by 3 is 6. Whoop. Four plus 1 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Dang it. Seven, 3. 6. 8. 8, 3. 18 to 6. 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 20. 7, 3, 15, 5. One plus 4 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Is 5. 5. 5. 20. 20 minus 4. Oh. Nice. Don't step in there yet. One 110. Gimme those, and gimme that. Gimme that. Dead end. Gem. Observatory. I like the observatory. Let's see what wonders await us. So we got 56 steps, 2 ivory dye, 1 key, 6 gems, and 14 coins. Let's see what we can get out of this. Apples are extra delicious today. Diamondous Manor, 1 gem. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. That'd be useful if I had a watering can, which I don't. Ooh, and 3 steps. Nice. So I got refunded my gem back. Thanks, Observatory. Nope, got everything. Let's place a special order in the commissary. I think I placed an order of a shovel last time, so let's get a sleeping mask this time. No, I ordered the running shoes last time. Let's get a sleeping mask. If only I got Blessing of the High Roller right now. That'd be nice. That way the shrine could really help me out with the coins and stuff. Ooh, conference room. How many times did I draft this room? 13 times. Ooh. There's stuff here? No, it's just pens. Library. Is that going to say the 16th or the 17th? 17th. Oh. I thought that receipt was the day that I placed the order, not the day in which that it's delivered. Ah well, at least I updated my notes, so that's good. The history of Orienda. Why are these censored? So the library order place date does not matter. Gotcha. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our Department of Investigation. You know our presence is never convenient, especially when one of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only taught, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done. We're returning with this letter to the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I heard your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that the first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orienda could be found. It lay found in the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given the censored copies a just taste, if you will. But the Bureau have their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play. Perhaps my next visit will have a laugh about this after you give me. This book was reviewed and clearly by the Fen heirs. Edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Iraha? Is that what that is? Iraha? Well, that wasn't a very fun book. Let's see what rare room we can draft over here. Ooh, another drafting studio! Another new floor plan to permanently add to my state's draft pool? Or bookshop? No, books are for nerds. Plus I don't have the coins to do that anyway, so... Drafting studio time it is! Yep. 17, 27, 8, 9, 30. 17, 27, 8, 9, 30. And it even says it in the drafting pool too. In the drafting studio, the current day. Drafting studio, vault, and library. I guess I was misinformed with the info in the library for the date. Give me that. Drafting strategy. Orange passage. Negative space. Prismatic. Yep, I can only permanently add a drafting plan to the drafting pool once each time I draft the studio once a day. Makes sense. You'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes don't reset. Ooh! Select a floor plan above. A vestibule, casino, or kennel. Games of chance? No. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all the doors in that room. I don't think I want that either. Whenever you enter, 3 of the doors this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. What? It asserted the original antechamber before eventually being removed from these safe doors that were prone to becoming stuck. Each time you dig in a room, each time you dig unlocks all the doors in that room. Home to several Simcoe's hunting companions. These friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. Let's try casino. You're successfully add casino permanently to your draft pool. And I can only do this once a day. Awesome. And it doesn't cost gems to add it. That's good to know. Only to draft it when it comes drafting time. That's perfect. That is what we need. Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. These are all dead ends. Ooh. With less than 10, you enter this room, set it at 20. That's a dead end, though. You can never go wrong with the lab. Battery pack. Hmm. Any key for every 2 hallways in my house. How many hallways do I have in my house so far? 0? Interesting. Three aquariums to the draft pool. I draft a hallway from another hallway. Experiment number 18? Wow. Can't ever seem to pass up experiments, huh? Actually, let's go back. Let's go back to the chapel. Bite the bullet, lose a coin, and go from there. These portraits here haven't changed. I just never noticed the Roman numeral below them before. I'm definitely going to try and compare this to the tomb once I'm able to draft a tomb next time. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ooh, a sleeping mask. Gems and keys. Okay, shipped. That doesn't matter. Date packed. Gimme, 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 gimme. Sleeping mask would be great for aquarium. So mail order placed does not matter. Got it. Let's go back to the drafting studio. Ooh, sleeping mask, thank you. How many bedrooms do I have? Just that one. Nothing here in the conference room I can get, it looks like. Draft a hall from another hall. Sleeping mask. Give me that. Thanks for the refund. Oh, it's already 12:05 in the game. Nope. That's just going to lead back to a circle. Hallway within another hallway. Three aquariums to the draft pool. Yep. Experiment successful. Yay! That one just leads right back to the dining room. Awesome. Aquarium. Ooh, a hallway within another hallway. So if I keep drafting aquariums, that's even more aquariums. So with -1 is 2, so 5 aquariums adding to today's draft pool. Oh, that's amazing. And a sleeping mask. I wish I had a shovel right now. Two bedrooms, 2 sleeping masks, 10 steps, 10, 15 steps. 15 steps it is. Pool. No, I need the money. Hey, that works. However, a utility closet next to a pool in general is not really all that good idea. That's fine. Turned it off. Security door. Oh, an aquarium from passageway. That's what triggered the experiment, because the aquarium counts as a hall, and I drafted aquarium from another hallway, so that's successfully 2 triggers. Hmm. Hmm. Let's do the pump room. Never done that before. Only drafted it twice. Key card. Hmm. What did my notes say? There is a safe in here, right? Draft bow door, magnifying glass. Unlock safes in study room and boudoir. Syncaco. Is there something in this picture? Because the last time I checked it, there was no safe code. And it looks like it's Christmas. Come to think of it. Could the code be Christmas? Could it be Christmas? No freaking way. No shot. No shot that the code was Christmas. And another red envelope discovered. Number 4. I was distraught to learn that you've chosen to omit the details of dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the royal court would want this experiment kept as quiet as possible, but I'm shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play your niece? Grandnephew. I'm the grandnephew, son of the niece. Play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave her family, her fortune, and her life. All you could do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor a fortune of my own, I can't personally condemn you for faltering your commitment to make the same sacrifices. For the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the prince she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode to the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her stories, to deny her life. If through Your silence, you bless this betrayal. Our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your No, what? No, I won't spit upon my great uncle's grave. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. So I uncovered 2 of these letters. How many of these more do I have to uncover? Because I know there's another safe in the study room. Let's... I wonder what the Great Alzara has to say about all this.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes.
Yes, the fog is clearing.
What is that?
I see a shadow in the doorway.
Is that supposed to be me? In the dark room?
Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
Someone broke in?
A missing item you did not take.
An unlatched gate. Oh, that's supposed to be me.
A young boy watched from afar.
That's me.
A young boy who once was brave,
That's me right now.
but now afraid.
I'm not afraid. What? The tomb?
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Trippy as hell, but thank you for that. Can I add a sauna? Yay! Sauna! 2 bedrooms? No, useless for now. Almost out of drafting space. Sauna! With 20 steps extra. Yay! I guess there's no harm in seeing what the meal is in the dining room and eating it. Although, how does the pump work again? I have a note on that somewhere. After you selected a new source using the water control panel, next step is set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. Initiate water flow from one of your supply tanks. A pump may be connected to more than one tank. Hmm. Either in or out. Huh? Unless I need to power it up with the boiler room. That's the only thing I can think of. Do I need to power this room up with the boiler room in order to make this room work? Probably. I don't freaking know, man. But I think with all that said and done, I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. So with that, let's call it a day. Actually, no, not yet. Let's see what they serve in the dining room. Doesn't hurt to check. Ooh. Expensive steak cut. Bone in, extra marble, maximum tenderness. Nice. Hmm. Nope. Think I've explored everything that I could for the day. With that being said, let's call it a day. I'm also taking note of the days as they go along too, so I know tomorrow's the 18th in the game. So I've made an impressive manner with total rooms reached 36, rank reached 9, steps taken 101, items found 9. So with that, we will be saving and quitting. Thank you all for watching, and see you again next time. Bye bye!